My name is Shah. I'm a landscape photographer, passionate adventurer, mountain biker, and a devoted conservationist. A few years ago, my freedom and independence was nearly taken away from doing what I love by becoming a carer for my special needs son. Since then, I've doubled the stakes of my mission to make nature and the outdoors an inseparable and fundamental part of every family. This has now become my project. Hey, good morning. Welcome to the Shah project and this Sunday's episode. Oh, it is spring and it's going past spring, and it's just been on my mind to get out at the right time to go out and see some bluebells that we have currently popping up in all our woodlands. It's beautiful. Not so many here at the moment. I hope we find some further up, but it's still there. You can still see the bluebells just starting to shoot. It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Everything is turned very, very green because of the rain. Mac is absolutely loving it. Mac, come here, come say hi. Oh no, look at you. Come on, Mackie. Oh, he's got really muddy already because it's been raining. I think I've found the perfect spot for a bit of wild camping. This is tucked away within these woodlands in the perfect spot because there is trails to the left and trails to the right, but they're much further out, and it's pretty flat here, so it's great for cycling through and actually spending the night and just enjoying oneself here. I'm not going to be wild camping today, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit down and guess what? Have a nice cup of coffee and just relax a bit. We've done about 2.5 miles, not much, but nice to kick back, relax, take in the woodlands, let Mac relax and have a treat. I'll have a coffee and then we'll get back on our way. This is lovely, absolutely gorgeous. And it's not even fully grown yet. I give it another 4 weeks, 6 weeks, and it will be very dense here. Absolutely beautiful. So many of you may or may not know that this week is Mental Health Awareness Week. It's Mental Health Awareness Week in the UK. I'm not sure about the rest of the world, but it may as well be. And it's a month, actually a week I should say, but it should be a year long. Every day, every week, it should be celebrated. But it's a week-long celebration of helping people through protecting them and supporting them by going out into nature. Nature is a fantastic hub or support platform for people who suffer from mental health issues. So this week, what you want to do is, whether you have any issues or you don't, do yourself a favor and get out into nature. Get out into your woodlands, forests, by a riverside, by a lake, any green space, a local park, and sit there and just feel and take in nature. Switch off, by all means, completely switch off. Don't think about the things that are going on in your mind, in your life, in your body. Just switch off for a while, for 10 minutes, and just take in nature, breathe in, use all your senses, and just enjoy yourself. So I would definitely say get out into nature. It is celebrating the week of mental health awareness, so let's help people get out into nature. If you are one of those who gets out into the wilderness and nature regularly, but you know somebody who might be suffering and doesn't get out into nature as much as they'd like to, you don't need to go far to find nature. Nature is on your doorstep. You just have to Google it or look on a mobile app and just find a place that's near to you. You don't have to travel far. It could be your local park, like I said. But the main aim is just to simply get out and enjoy a bit of you time. Like I said, again, whether you have issues or not, nature is a fantastic platform that will remedy any issues you have at all. It doesn't have to be mental. It could be if you have a cold, if you have a case of where you're not exercising enough. Just get out into nature. It will help you remedy some of those issues. And while you're there, use every sense that you have. So use all your senses, your smell, your sight, look at things, the colors, touch things, feel the moss on the branches, pick up rocks and have a look at them, put them back again where you found them. Just use all your senses to feel nature and be one with nature. The birds, listen to wildlife, listen to the birds sing. It's really important. Oh, it's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. That will help you make an effort to get out. Maybe you want to hear birdsong, maybe you want to see some wildlife, maybe you just want to engage and smell and sense something different in nature. So get out and try it. If time is an issue and you can't get out into nature, then I would say bring nature to you. If you have a garden, or you have a terrace, or you have a balcony, bring some plants home, plant some bushes, plant some fruit, plant some vegetables, hang out in that open space, in that green space that you might have at home. It really does bring a lot of value to your life. And just by sitting there for an hour or two, playing with nature, will change your outlook of nature and how you feel in that moment in time. Use your senses and have a feel of nature, and actually encourage yourself to do that regularly, which will change the way you do things, the way you maybe think about projects, maybe the way you deal with issues, it really does bring value and support to mental health. That's one thing that I keep telling people. Look, if you don't have time to get out into nature, if you don't have time to go hiking, cycling, mountain biking, kayaking on a river, whatever it is, just don't worry about it. Bring nature to you. In order to encourage you to get out into nature, two other things come to mind. So in my case, I use my creativity to get myself into nature and capture that moment and the things I see. So I use my photography work to create images that inspire me to keep getting back out there. I create these images, I take them back, I edit them a little bit, and then I will put them out to my clients, or I will put them on my online shop, and people go there and purchase it. And if you'd like to see any of them, just go to shamirshah.com/shop. So shamirshah.com/shop. I thought I'd put that in there for you to have a look. But you might be a painter, you might be a watercolor artist, you might be a sculptor, you might just want to try something new in terms of art and creativity. You can go out into nature, put up an easel and start painting. Or maybe go out into nature, gather a few sticks and a few rocks and a few leaves and create three-dimensional artwork. Or maybe create a site-specific little sculpture, like pile up some rocks and cantilever them to make a little sculpture. There's plenty of things you can do. And the other thing that comes to mind is exercising in nature. If you have to decide between spending time in nature or actually going to the gym and exercising, why don't you combine them together? Go into nature, go trail running, do your stretches in nature, and then go for a run. Why don't you ride your bicycle in nature? Perhaps you can do some mindfulness in nature. Go sit in a quiet spot and meditate, and perhaps do some yoga. It will do you wonders, honestly. You know, those two things come to mind because I kind of practice them. I do some meditation in nature, yes I do. I do a lot of forest bathing or woodland bathing. So I sit there in peace and quiet and simply take in my environment. For me, that is meditation. For you, it could be different, but exercise in nature, it's absolutely guaranteed to make you feel alive. So try and combine your gym efforts with your outdoor efforts by actually exercising in nature. Perhaps want to play a part in preserving nature, in conserving nature, help the fight against climate change. Perhaps you want to do something like that. Then what you can do is volunteer or dedicate some time to a specific charity local to you, a specific outdoor space that might require volunteers. Dedicate some time and go out and help out. So not only will you be getting into nature, your conscience will be a lot cleaner, feeling the whole fact that you've helped a little bit towards the fight against climate change, not for climate change. So, you know, you'll feel a bit cleaner, you will feel a Samaritan in a way, you feel like you've done something to help trees, to help nature grow, to help Mother Nature in reality. But at the same time, you'll be able to get out into nature and put that little time that you might have, an hour or two a week, into getting out into nature and spending time in nature. So all that's left for me to say is, guys, this week has been Mental Health Awareness Week. It shouldn't just be a week long, it should be months, years, a lifetime of awareness. I think you should always be out in nature. You should take a walk by the river, you should go swimming in a lake. Just use your spare time and get out into nature. I tend to do it at least once a week, minimum. And I do get out into bigger adventures and do bigger things where there are multiple days involved, at least once in every 2 months. So everyone's got a routine, everyone's got a rhythm to their life. And within that rhythm, create some time and space for nature. I can guarantee you, and there is hard facts to support and protect you, that mental health issues shouldn't be just kept to yourself. They should be let out, and you can let them out in nature, in the wilderness. You can do it solo, or you can get out with somebody else and have a nice chat with them while you take a walk around your local woodland. I want you to try that. Let me know in the comments section, has nature helped your mental health? And how has it helped you? And what have you really done to overcome it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. I'd really love to know that. This is and has been an episode all about the Mental Health Awareness Week, and I truly hope you can get out into nature and perhaps support those who have issues and need a bit of encouragement to actually get out into nature and help themselves. Support them. If you're not a subscriber, please go ahead and subscribe right here or down here, and I will totally appreciate it, guys. In order to support my channel, please support my work and the channel through my website. You can visit shamirshah.com/contribute, where you can donate a cup of tea, or shamirshah.com/shop, where you can support my work through purchasing a print, one of my fine art prints. Until next week, I will see you out and about.